Hi, I'm Linda from English Learning Mind Map. Today, we will learn about biodiversity conservation. Biodiversity conservation. To mitigate extinction and bolster resilience through biodiversity conservation, scientists must act before it is too late. Basically, we are using professional terms to talk about saving animals from disappearing forever. Anthropogenic threats. As a core pillar of biodiversity conservation, anthropogenic threats are known to disrupt ecosystems and exacerbate decline in rare species. In simple terms, these are the dangers caused by human activity. Habitat fragmentation. Habitat fragmentation is a branch of anthropogenic threats used to isolate populations and sever corridors between forests. This means large areas of nature are broken into small pieces, making it hard for animals to travel. Encroachment patterns. Through encroachment patterns, humans continue to build roads and clear forests for new houses. To put it simply, we are taking over the land where animals used to live. Climate destabilization. Climate destabilization serves as a functional layer of anthropogenic threats to alter migrations and shift ranges for many birds. Essentially, the changing weather is forcing animals to find new homes because their old ones are too hot or dry. Thermal stress. Within thermal stress, rising temperatures will dry lakes and melt ice in the polar regions. In other words, the heat is removing the water and frost that animals like polar bears and frogs need to survive. Conservation strategies. Conservation strategies is a vital branch of biodiversity conservation used to reverse trends and restore balance to the wild. Simply put, these are the methods we use to bring animals back from the edge of extinction. Ex-situ breeding. Ex-situ breeding is a core part of conservation strategies where zoos manage lineages and facilitate mating in a safe environment. This involves helping rare animals have babies so their species doesn't die out. Genetic diversification. Through genetic diversification, keepers can swap mates and match DNA to ensure the babies are healthy and strong. To put it simply, they choose the best partners for the animals to keep the family tree healthy. Habitat restoration. Habitat restoration is a functional layer of conservation strategies used to rehabilitate land and reintroduce flora to a damaged area. In short, we are fixing the woods and fields so that nature can thrive again. Rewilding initiatives. By supporting rewilding initiatives, volunteers can plant trees and remove fences to let the wild grow back naturally. Effectively, they are putting seeds in the ground and opening up the land for the animals. Ecological monitoring. Ecological monitoring is a critical requirement for biodiversity conservation to assess health and quantify loss of species in real time. Effectively, we are checking the pulse of nature to see how many animals are truly left. Population census. A population census is a strategy within ecological monitoring used to count individuals and estimate totals of a specific group. This involves using math and patience to guess the size of the animal community. Species density. By studying species density, researchers learn to spot tracks and check nests to see how crowded an area is. To put it simply, they find footprints and look at homes to count the residents. Biometric tracking. Biometric tracking is a technical application of ecological monitoring used to monitor movement and transmit data to a central lab. In simple terms, we use special collars to see where the animals go every day. Remote sensing. Through remote sensing, scientists can use drones and watch screens from a distance to stay safe while they observe. This means flying a small camera robot over the forest so we don't disturb the animals. Legislative protection. Legislative protection is a fundamental goal of biodiversity conservation to enforce laws and penalize poaching in national parks. Basically, we are using the law to stop people from hunting and stealing from nature. Regulatory bans. Regulatory bans are a core part of legislative protection used to prohibit hunting and seize contraband at the border. This means making it a crime to kill endangered animals or take their skins and bones. Trade restrictions. Through trade restrictions, governments can stop sales and block ivory from entering the global market. In other words, they are ending the business of selling animal parts to make sure the hunting stops. International accords. International accords are a practical goal of legislative protection where nations ratify treaties and align standards for the whole planet. Essentially, many countries sign a big promise to work as one team against extinction. CITES compliance. To ensure CITES compliance, leaders must sign papers and follow rules set by the global community. To put it simply, they put their names on official documents and do exactly what is required to protect rare species. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for more English lessons.